into the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts.
You can put your mind and do whatever you want to do. Just tell yourself that you're capable too. But don't do things that ain't even cool. And get rid of them no good friends that's enabling you, making you feel like you won't be nothing. Your life crumbling, they talk mumbling. You gon' be something. You are glorious. We're no gangs but warriors. We well known, notorious. They can't stop you or block you or mock you. They mad cause you bad and they not you. You fall down but get up and skip and hop through. Kick down doors for others to walk through. You have a purpose to make you say, did I do that? Urkel. Now we callin' reality virtual. This is who I am, this is me. Don't let them words hurt you.
When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flag, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Look out, 'cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me.
Take a look past our innocence. Take a step back to yesterday. When life would move slower, we would never grow up. All we knew that love was for when we're older. Anything could happen, secretly imagine. They could never tear us apart, too young to fall. This is our story that we could take back someday. Our lonely glory that we could get back, they say. This is our story that we could take back someday. Our hope and glory that we could take back someday.
secret side in plain sight. Where the streets are empty, that's where we run. Everyday people do everyday things, but I can't be one of them. I know you hear me now, we are a different kind. We can do anything. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. Me and you. We could be heroes. We could be heroes. Me and you. We could be.
Wide awake, no time to waste. Make a mark on my timeline. We're safe and sound, we come around. We are dancing the sundown, and we come alive, we run the night with strangers. Cause in the end we're all familiar faces. We young and wild, enjoy the ride, we made it. We made it. I don't need no sleep, cause I'm already dreaming, already dreaming. Say you'll never leave, because I love the feeling, I love the feeling. Find myself awake at night, see you through my lucid eyes. Oh, I don't need no sleep, cause I'm already dreaming, already dreaming.
Hope when you take that jump, you don't feel the fall. Hope when the water rises, you build a wall. Hope when the crowd screams out, you're screaming your name. Hope if everybody runs, you choose to stay. Hope that you fall in love and it hurts so bad. Hey, the only way you can know, you give it all you had. And I hope that you don't suffer, but take the pain. Hope when the moment comes, you'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken bone, I swear I lived. Hope that you spend your days, but they all add up. And when that sun goes down, hope you raise your cup. Oh, I wish that I could witness all your joy and all your pain. But until my moment comes, I'll say, I did it all. I did it all. I owned every second that this world could give. I saw so many places, the things that I did. Yeah, with every broken I lived.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
You know we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I'll tell you.
When I see you again.
The silence is quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. Move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And for that we have each other. And we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise. Oh, we'll rise. I'll rise up, rise like the day. I'll rise up. In spite of the ache, I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, I like the waves. We'll rise up, in spite of the ache. We'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again.
Welcome to the 2020 Cherry Hill East Virtual Graduation. Today's ceremony is all about celebration. We want to come together to celebrate and honor the class of 2020. Now, in a lot of ways, this ceremony is going to look a little traditional, but we've tried to add some elements that make it fun as well. Most importantly, we want the students themselves, the class of 2020, to be the voices you hear the most, expressing their hope for the future and their memories of their time at East. Now, before we get started, we do have a couple of reminders for you. It is the expressed desire of the class to have a dignified ceremony. So whether you're at your living room, in your backyard, or you're 25 or under, socially distanced, wearing a mask, watch party, we do have a few reminders. First reminder, please remain seated throughout the entire ceremony, unless you really have to go to the nacho dip or something like that. Also, remember, put your cell phones in vibrate mode. We've put a lot of great things together and we don't want you to miss them. Finally, when we get to the reading of the names, if you really want to be that air horn person, please don't. We don't want to freak out your parents or your dog. So sit back, relax, and without further ado, I want to introduce Paul Bruce.
Good evening, parents, relatives, teachers, administrators, and of course, the class of 2020. Today is a day that has been on our calendars for a while, and certainly a day with more emotion than we ever expected. For me, it's hard to look back on these 4 years and leave it without properly saying goodbye. Friday, March 13th, we all left school, not knowing that we would never return. Like a novel with its final pages ripped out, we suddenly became graduates of Cherry Hill High School East. It might feel like our year has been stolen from us, but the more I look at it, I realize that there isn't much at East that we haven't done. No matter where we go, what we experienced at East will always be inside each and every one of us. A lot has changed since we walked through those doors as freshmen. We now have memories of every game, competition, or performance, and a journey we will always remember. We have the memories of Spirit Week, especially this year, when as part of our dance we threw off our graduation caps and celebrated in person what we still celebrate today. One day, 20 or 40 years down the line, we will wish we could travel back to those moments, just to experience them one last time. Today will be one of those moments, as I reflect on the unique graduation of the class of 2020. Our class certainly doesn't speak true to its name. After all, our vision is not 2020 because we could have never seen this one coming, but we are ready for it. On March 13th, whether we knew it or not, our world decided that the class of 2020 was already prepared for the next step in their lives. And ready we are. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Paul, for your inspiring words, and Alicia for that wonderful rendition of our national anthem. And now at this time, I want to introduce Oliver Adler, our SGA president, and Shauna Chen, our class president, who will now speak to you.
Dr. Malash, Dr. Perry, Mr. Edwards, parents, teachers, friends, and classmates. In May 2014, Kevin Durant received NBA's Most Valuable Player award. Durant spoke in his acceptance speech about how his mother was a single parent with 2 boys. In his words, "Everybody told us we weren't supposed to be there. We moved from apartment to apartment by ourselves." Durant, on top of the basketball world, reflected, saying, "When something good happens to you, I tend to look back to what brought me here." He told his mother, "We weren't supposed to be here. You made us believe. You kept us off the street. You put clothes on our backs, food on the table. When you didn't eat, you made sure we ate. You went to sleep hungry. You sacrificed for us. You're the real MVP." I really admired Durant's decision to take his moment of individual recognition to acknowledge his mother and others who made his dreams possible. Though I am no NBA MVP, I think it's important that I take the time I have to acknowledge those who have made my high school journey so special. Thank you to my classmates for making my 4 years at Cherry Hill East so memorable and impactful because of your friendship and what I've learned from you. Thank you to all the family members who have supported us. Thank you to the teachers, advisors, and coaches who mentored us. I am confident that in the future, the members of our class will reach their individual ambitions in their personal lives or careers. As we move forward, though, we must also look backwards. Remember the family members, friends, and teachers who helped us achieve our goals, for we would not have made it today without them. Our achievement of graduating today is not just ours, but the fruition of the efforts of those in our lives. It resulted from the parent who brought their child halfway across the world to America for a better life, the friend who checked on your mental health every day, and the teacher who gave up their lunch period daily to give you that extra attention you needed. With love and kindness, they will remain by our side as we move into the next step of our lives, whether that be in continuing education, pursuing a career, or making the admirable sacrifice to serve in our armed forces. But we can and should, during important moments like this one, thank them for what they have done and continue to do for us. We could not have done this alone, and we will appreciate all of the future help. Today, I congratulate each of you whose individual accomplishments have resulted in an amazing Cherry Hill East class of 2020. Though we are now separated, this moment reflects the community of everyone watching today. I wish you happiness in the realization of your dreams as you continue in our world, and never fail to remember who helped bring you there. Thank you.
Class of 2020, I hope you are all doing well during this challenging time. Although I'd much rather be speaking with you and seeing your familiar faces at a real graduation ceremony, I guess this controlled environment will do for now. They say absence makes the heart grow fonder, and I guess they must have also went through some sort of social distancing situation because I never really grasped those words until this moment as I'm speaking to a camera. Class of 2020 is truly a special class of graduates. And I'm not just saying that because we've done things like walked out on this school in protest, or covered the halls in googly eyes, or even because East has put up posters on the bathroom doors for us. We're special because in the absence of our normal lives at East, we can fully appreciate the value of something as small as just sitting in a class, talking to a teacher, seeing someone that you don't normally see outside of school, and every other seemingly mundane little moment of high school. Senior year has been a time for reflection and reminiscence of the countless memories that we've made over the past 4 years, and the past few weeks, I'm sure, have allowed us all to cherish them even more. And although the future is uncertain, and we're in this weird gray area stuck between chapters of our lives, I've never been more sure of the bond that ties our class together. I mean, the ways that we've stayed connected during quarantine, making teacher appreciation videos, celebrating Commitment Day virtually, subjecting ourselves to our parent-decorated front doors. I mean, no class could beat that. I've enjoyed every bit of time that we have shared together, and one pro about this virtual graduation is that I'm not really saying goodbye. This class has so much more to look forward to in the future. Another pro is that you don't have that annoying family behind you with like an air horn. Probably mine. Congratulations, class of 2020. See you guys soon.
Here at East, we value academic achievement. This year, we have 8 valedictorians. I'll let them introduce themselves to you in a second, but by selection, Jake Brooks will give the valedictory address. Just so you're aware, all the valedictorians were invited to write a speech, and they will be included in your graduation program.
Good afternoon, Cherry Hill East. I would like to start with a round of thank yous. First and foremost, thank you to all the parents in the crowd for showing up, and for spending the last 4 years dealing with your angsty high schoolers. And to all the teachers and administrators at East and in the district, thank you for the same. For the siblings in the crowd, thanks for staying awake. And to Dr. Perry, thank you for following our class from middle school to high school. I know we were your favorite class, both at Beck and East, but I really think it's time you let go. As most of you know, I'm a pretty nerdy kid. In fact, during our freshman year, one of my best friends and I were presented the opportunity to go to Los Angeles for some science fairs. I was so excited to go that I really didn't think about anything except my project while I was packing. It was only once I'd landed on the literal other side of the country that I realized I'd forgotten to pack a belt and underwear. Now, in case you were wondering, Target has a very wide selection of belts and underwear to buy, and I rocked that selection the entire week. Oddly enough, I find that my Target belt and underwear reveal a very important truth. Every mistake comes with a lesson. As Bill Gates once said, it is fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure. For me, this mistake taught me the importance of double-checking what you've done, be it homework or packing a bag. All we can do is learn from what happened and understand that our failures do not define us. I believe that one thing can never define an individual or a group. I cannot be defined by the fact that I flew cross-country without underwear, just as we as the class cannot be defined as the class that lost our senior year to a virus. We are not the class of COVID-19. We are the class that staged protests and fought to protect our students when we were worried about school shootings. We are the class that put on amazing productions and developed spectacular Spirit Week dances, all of which should have won first place. We are the class that had award-winning championship sports teams. We are the class that carried on the great name of Eastside with more awards than ever. We are the class with renowned academic successes, and we are the class that celebrates the unique personality and character of each of our fellow students. Even in quarantine, that is who we are. COVID-19 is happening now. Things feel uncertain, but I guarantee that we are prepared to face any challenge in our future because of our experiences together at East. During high school, we've learned how to roll with the punches, grow from our mistakes, and enjoy the taste of success. So now we know when things go wrong, and they will, we'll figure out how to make them right. We'll learn from our mistakes and grow so that we don't end up wasting $30 on Target underwear. Congratulations, fellow graduates. Best of luck in your future.
Hi, Cherry Hill East, class of 2020. It's Mrs. Servo, your former teacher and class advisor. I just wanted to take a minute and say hello and let you know how much I miss seeing each and every one of your faces this school year. I have heard so many wonderful things about each and every one of you and all that you have accomplished this school year. I wanted to say congratulations on graduating and roll Cougs.
Hey, Cherry Hill East class of 2020, this is Mr. LeGroux. Some of you may remember me. I was your assistant principal when you were freshmen and sophomores. I want to thank Mr. Davis for reaching out to me and asking me to send this video out. Just great to have an opportunity to congratulate all of you, tell you how proud I am to see how well you've done. It's great to be able to follow on social media to see where you guys are going to college. I do apologize. I am sorry that your year kind of ended this way, but your class is full of leaders. The world needs you right now, so I can't wait to see all that you're going to accomplish after you graduate. Congratulations. Have a great summer.
First and foremost, congratulations to you, the class of 2020. You made it, and I could not be more proud of you and all that you have accomplished during these trying times. You will most certainly go down in history as one of the most resilient and empathetic classes that Cherry Hill High School East has ever graduated. I know it is a little weird to be sitting on your couch in your cap and gowns, but graduating is a momentous achievement. And as I know that you have been dreaming about walking across a stage, trying not to trip, while your whole family and close friends are shouting your name. I know this because we all been there. So I want you to enjoy this moment as you are watching and take a time to grab some confetti or tear up some paper and hold it in your hand. Because when the superintendent officially announces your name as a graduating class of 2020, I want you to throw it up in the air and scream until you lose your voice. Hug whoever's in the room and jump up and down like you won the Super Bowl, because you did. But I need you to be careful, because depending on how hard you throw your cap in the air, it may get stuck in the ceiling. Because the class of 2020 is going to do what they do best, which is make the best of any situation. If we take a moment to look back at our journey through high school, I will remind you that when you were freshmen, students from Rosa, Beck, Carusi, and some other schools made a great decision to attend Cherry Hill East and make it their home. In 2018, your sophomore year, your Genesis pictures changed dramatically, you grew in stature, and you were able to look at your teachers in the eyes. When you were fresh juniors in 2019, I became your grade level principal. Also, Fist Bump Friday was invented, and many students were looking forward to Fridays to receive a double from Mr. Beatty and I. Also, we came so close in winning the Powder Puff football game and the Battle of the Classes. However, now that you are graduates of class of 2020, you have become the year first. You are the first class in history to have 3 straight months of senior cut day. Also, you have attributed to the increase in stock prices in Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, and as we ventured into online learning. You have also introduced the world to virtual parties and birthday drive-bys. The class of 2020 will be the first class in the history of Cherry Hill High School East to graduate virtually. This class will be known throughout history as the year of the first. Most important, as you graduate, your journey is just beginning. We have to remember that you had to be unprecedented seniors through these unprecedented pandemic. While being the class that all eyes were watching, you became role models for the underclassmen, your siblings, family, and friends. Even though you are the class that lost the most, especially the last couple opportunities to be a child before you stepped into adulthood. You never gave up. You showed resilience and resolve. I must say that we weren't ready for you. We, meaning the teachers and administration. We transferred to online learning overnight, and during these times, you navigated different platforms and pushed your teachers to be better and to do better. I want to take the time to thank you for your patience with us. As we have the opportunity to be reflective, we have to acknowledge that while our lives seem to stop for the moment, it allowed us to refocus, press the restart button, and have an opportunity to rewrite our own history. All of these things taught us to value time. Also during this time, we have learned to have empathy, patience, love more, and be more understanding. These lessons are not often learned in the classroom. Family and relationships became important. I would be remiss not to mention, this is scary times for all of us. However, it made us confront things that scare us the most. By doing this, it helped us grow as individuals and prepare us for the world to come. Lastly, you know that I'm big on spreading the message on having a positive impact in society. And this is why I chose a career in education, so that I can impact the students that I encounter. However, during this global crisis, we were able to see so many inequities that either affected someone we know or our own lives, such as the rise in unemployment, long lines for people to wait to pick up food at the Cherry Hill Public Schools, sickness, and in some cases death. These times let us know how precious life really is. However, in times like this, we need to come together as a community and lift one another up. I want all of you to be successful and pursue every ambition that you have, and to go as far as you can dream. But I want you to be the generation to embrace a new responsibility to rebuild your community. If the world is going to be a better place, it is going to be up to you. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Keep making us proud, and remember, you will be remembered forever. I truly miss you. It is with a great deal of respect and honor to announce the names of our class who have elected to join our nation's armed services. Candidates for military service: Harry Green, Navy; Khalil Kwok, Army; Joseph Timpanelli, Coast Guard; Antonio Valentine, Army; Jamil Worthy, Air Force. Appointments/attendance to military academies: Paul Bruce, United States Military Academy, West Point; Kurt Comber, Virginia Military Institute; Eliza Kotzen, United States Coast Guard Academy; Edward Zhang, United States Military Academy, West Point. New Jersey is among a quadrille of states that award students a seal of biliteracy. The seal of biliteracy is intended to be easily recognizable to prospective employers, universities, and signifies that students who have received this honor are students who have demonstrated that they are able to speak, read, listen, and write in 2 or more languages at a high school level of proficiency. The class of 2020 Seal of Biliteracy recipients are denoted here and will be listed in the graduation program.
Good afternoon. My name is Susan Nicolazzo Dollarton, and this is my partner in crime, Erica DeWitt. So graduates, where are those sunglasses that were in your cap and gown bag on June 4th when you picked them up? Go grab them for a minute. We'll wait. So for 60 seconds, let's all come together as one. We may not be together physically, but that's okay. Let's take a deep breath. Close your eyes and let's reflect. Let's reflect on the amazing experiences, memories, and friends these past 4 years have brought you.
We began this year together with a goal of 2020 vision. We printed it on our t-shirts and we turned that vision hopefully toward the sunrise on an early morning at dawn on the final year of your high school. That morning, 2020 vision meant that you not only looked back clearly on all the years that led you to this moment, but also clearly ahead toward all the good things in your future. Many of you may feel that some of that vision has blurred, that this isn't ending the way we all envisioned.
However, oh yeah, go ahead, open your eyes. Look at us. You have the entire world in your hands. You are in the driver's seat, my friends. Grab a hold of the experiences and opportunities knocking at your door and learn from every one of them.
We want you to look through the lens of all your past experiences as well as all your future hopes and dreams. Keep your 2020 vision always, because your future is clear and bright no matter where you decide to go from here. Graduates, this is the vision that we have for you. The amazing Cherry Hill East Class of 2020.
Congratulations. We love you. Memorial scholarships are those given in the names of students, teachers, administrators, and Board of Education members who have served the Cherry Hill and the East community well.
The Memorial Scholarships recognize students who have served High School East and have demonstrated variously care for others, service to the school, excellence in academics, sports, or extracurricular activities.
The Daniel Jack Melleby Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Tatiana George and Ryan Green. The Charles J. Musumeci Scholarship Awards, affectionately known as the Moose Scholarships, are given to Lee Kotson and Morgan Pierce for their dedication to the theater program, and Mary Sherfain and Christina Farley for their dedication to the softball program. The Leonard A. Terranova Jr. Memorial Scholarship are awarded to Catherine Harding and Marinelle Kameneker. The Michael Anthony Dapalone Memorial Scholarship is given to Lily Turner. The Felice Dunife Voss Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Emily Mahaffey.
The Flora Malamut Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Elijah Weitzman. The Student Government Association of Cherry Hill East Memorial Scholarship in memory of Marty Callista is awarded to Nicole Benson. The John Royce Agner Memorial Music Scholarship is awarded to Marinelle Kimenker. The John H. Adler Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Karthik Pejavera.
To me, East is such a large school. However, everyone still feels included in whatever activities you may choose to partake in.
I think that one of the things that I love most about East is the diversity and just how many different people make up our community and school.
I'm from Yemen. I've been here for 3 years.
Are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest?
When I first came to East, I was really scared because I couldn't speak English, but now you can see that I'm graduating and I'm happy that I can speak English.
I love the diversity at East. Everyone has so much to offer, and the backgrounds of everyone just makes everyone so unique.
I really think East is a place where students are pushed academically as well as personally.
Teachers are always trying to push you to be the best you can be, whether it's in the classroom or in the pool or in the arts.
So Cherry Hill High School East, it's where I discovered myself, that I'm good at art, and it's where I discover my friends, my true friends, and it's actually where I discovered my happiness.
Cougar Pride, like in my eyes, is like being supportive of your friends and like going to the basketball games and cheering on like your team, or like going to the plays and like seeing all like the hard work people like put in each and every day for like the things that they love.
I think that the true like magic, I guess you would call it, that encompasses Cherry Hill East is one that is naked to the eye. I think it's the support, enthusiasm, and the love for one another that you just find roaming through the halls. It's something that not even Corona can strip us of.
One of the things about the class of 2020 that's so cool is everybody wants to make the world and just our school also a better place.
Like we're surviving a pandemic. Like that's not a normal thing that like people go through. But I feel like it's fair to say that like we're gonna be like the most remembered class of Cherry Hill East.
I don't know about anyone here, but I can definitely say that I did not see any of this coming. With that being said, the second I stepped foot through the halls of East, I knew that I would be graduating 4 years later with 550 or so of the most genuine, talented, and supportive people I've ever met. And I think that right there is the class of 2020.
Well, I think our class is really unique because we have learned to be so selfless. We've all been looking forward to senior trip and prom and graduation, and now that was taken away from us. But I think at the same time, we've all learned that we have to put our health and other people's health first.
something that I've taken from everything that's going on right now is just the importance of like slowing time down and really cherishing the moments that go into high school.
We don't need fancy themes or slogans to make us all feel connected to each other. As long as we have each other by our sides, we can all make the best out of whatever we have.
Thank you to our selected members of the class for your great reflections about what East is like and what you love most about the class of 2020. And thank you to our Cherry Hill East Choir for that wonderful rendition of The Lord Bless You and Keep You. And now we're going to go to Walia Rahman.
When this ceremony ends, we will no longer be high school seniors with a clear path outlined for us, as was for the past 12 years. Rather, we will be high school graduates, navigating new pathways, embarking upon unknown journeys, charging forward into our lives as adults, and hopefully transforming the world for the better. And what a feeling that will be. My dear class of 2020, as we celebrate our last big milestone together, with all the questions and complications that COVID-19 has imported into our lives, let's examine one of life's most basic yet most important questions. What can we do to change the world? At some point in our lives, we have all heard things like, oh, those Gen Z kids, they're so self-centered, or all they care about is how many likes they get on a post, or they won't be able to live a day without their phones. And let's be honest, we probably do have the most screen time than all of our other family members, but we are so much more than the stereotypes that have come to describe our generation. Margaret Mead once said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has." We, the class of 2020, are that small group that can change the world. We are the generation that is not afraid to stand up for things like a sustainable lifestyle to protect our planet. We are the generation that encourages acceptance of every single human being, regardless of race, religion, creed, color, gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, or gender expression. We are the generation that is not afraid to lead and organize protests for change. Granted, we are still the same generation that spearheaded the Dale movement, and we can hit the wall like no one else, and we make some killer TikTok videos, but I believe in us. My trust lies in all of us who will not sit idly by in the face of needed improvements to our world. I am confident that among us, sit the next trailblazers of change for a better tomorrow. As I come to a close, I hope you will take time to reflect on who you were as a freshman, who you are sitting here right now, and what type of change you will bring to the future. So enjoy today with your friends and family, but tomorrow, get ready to make a difference. Thank you, and congratulations, graduates.
2020, the year we're supposed to remember forever.
The year we officially grew up.
We were supposed to dance the night away at our last senior prom.
We were gonna play the best game of Assassin.
We were going to laugh and enjoy our last moments in high school.
We were going to sign each other's yearbooks for the last time.
We were going to have the best senior trip. We were going to have the best Mr. East.
We were going to walk the schools that we attended for the last time.
We were going to walk across the stage together and throw our caps together.
We were going to finish it together just like we started.
But now, we aren't going to be able to do any of this.
2020 will always be remembered, but not for the reasons that we planned.
Things feel unfair, and life doesn't seem right.
It's chaos.
There is a peace that we have each other.
The class of 2020 is strong.
We still made it.
And no matter what has happened, we are forever tied together.
Our steps are not certain, but we will find a way.
The class of 2020, we are loved.
We are strong.
We will do great things.
Best of luck to everyone when we go our separate ways.
2020.
2020.
2020.
2020.
2020.
2020.
2020.
2020.
2020.
2020.
2020.
2020 forever.
I am honored to congratulate the graduating class of 2020. This is a class that, for me, will always be special. There are a number of reasons that this class is set aside in my mind. The most influential of these reasons is that you are my first 4-year graduating class as the principal of Cherry Hill High School East. Many of you I have known and have watched grow for the last 7 years. And many others, I have enjoyed witnessing your growth over the 4 years of high school. I have always approached our time together with a dual purpose. The first was to provide you with a world-class educational experience in an environment where you are comfortable asking questions and seeking answers. The second purpose has been to provide opportunities for you to make memories. We entered East together, and you helped me to shepherd the student body through truly unprecedented times. Together, we shared these experiences, and in doing so, we created shared memories. Shared memories are what the best teachers use to create it in classrooms to facilitate learning. They provide experiences that serve as reference points for that class to capture all of the learning that is happening at that very moment. They then provide a trigger in our minds so that by simply initiating the trigger, like recalling the title of a poem that we read together or naming a learning activity that was shared by the class, it will bring the entire prior moment to the forefront of our minds. They anchor our learning. For example, when I initiate the anchor by saying the fruit fly lab, you are immediately reminded of the shared experiences of that activity that occurred 4 years ago. Your summer reading books were used in the same way every year that you have been at East. The class discussions and the class activities provided you with different experiences than the students that were reading in the same text in the next classroom over, but they were discussing different items. Because the students in the class had different learning experience, they had different reference points and different memories. Shared experiences are powerful and are truly only accessible to those who shared them. The class of 2020 entered East with their eyes wide open and their vision on their future clear. This 2020 vision included goals for your future and a desire to enjoy the journey along the way. You were and have been determined to make the most of your East experience. The end of your senior year has not been what any of us intended, envisioned, or wanted. You have not experienced many of the traditional senior activities, and certainly not in the same manner as previous graduating classes have. But you have had experiences, and they have been shared experiences. Each graduating class has shared memories that are unique to their class. These memories are often what binds classes together, and I am certain that the class of 2020 will have an eternal and unbreakable bond. Yours will be the most amazing class reunions ever. Every adult that I know treats their high school years as salient times in their lives. For most, it is the key reference point in their lives. Every adult can tell you the prominent fashion trends and popular music of their high school years. If you do not believe me, ask your parents, your aunts, and your uncles about their members-only jacket, their parachute pants, or maybe their moccasins. Ask them what Milli Vanilli did to break their hearts. They also can immediately tell you who their two closest friends were and about detailed memories from school events. High school memories are like that. They stay with you forever. You will forever be bonded as the Cherry Hill High School East class of 2020. For many of you, you have developed lifelong friends. Friends who you will stay closely in touch with and friends who you will see less frequently. The really cool thing about high school friends is that by simple proximity to a classmate, you will be flooded with memories from high school no matter how many years have passed. That is the power of a shared experience. Today's ceremony is to celebrate you, but it is not entirely for you. Graduation ceremonies occur in large part for the families of the graduates. As a parent of a graduate this year myself, I can tell you that we parents want a graduation ceremony to celebrate the accomplishments of our children. This day marks the fulfillment of a dream that began on the day that you were born. As parents, we have been gifted with these last 18 years or so with you. During that time, your friends and people that you care about have become our friends, and their families have become our friends and people that we care about as well. As our children, your journey through school has been our journey. We laughed when you laughed. We loved when you loved. We cried when you cried. And we hurt when you hurt. That is what made these last few months so difficult for us parents. As your parents, we can only imagine what you are feeling. And what we imagine is almost always exponentially worse than what you are actually feeling. Your graduation today signifies a change for us parents as well. It is a glorious, scary, and natural change, and it is a change that must happen. It is time for the next phase in your lives, because this is your time. All of you entered East with a clear vision for your time at East and as the class of 2020. You have now reset, reestablished, and refocused your vision for your next accomplishments. I hope that you know that you are always welcome at East. Cougars for life. East will always be your school, and your classmates will always be your East family. Like you, I will always remember this year. I hope that you will look back fondly on your time at East and in all of your experiences in the Cherry Hill schools that you attended. I hope that you have, as you move forward, that you do so without regrets, but with the understanding that every interaction, every occurrence, every disappointment, and every success is a learning opportunity. My hope is that you enter each phase of your life with more wisdom than the previous phase. I have every confidence that you are leaving High School East well prepared for whatever may come your way. In my remarks today, I have expressed my hope for your future. We all know that your future will depend on the choices that you make, And so, for the last time as your principal, I say to you, with something to think about, this is Dr. Perry, please make it a great life for yourself, or not. The choice is yours. Thank you and congratulations. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Joseph Malash.
Mrs. Seidel and members of the Board of Education, Dr. Perry and members of the Cherry Hill High School East administration, faculty and staff, parents, family members and friends, and finally, to the Cherry Hill High School East graduating class of 2020. As the Superintendent of Schools for the Cherry Hill Public School District, I am blessed to address the class on behalf of the district's staff and of the Cherry Hill community. This is a day of great significance for our community. You are individuals who have successfully demonstrated that you have the grit and the determination to be successful, to accept challenges head-on, and to move beyond mistakes and missteps. The path to high school graduation is not an easy one for any student or for any family, and it is not a path that is traveled alone. Most years, while I feel a nervous anticipation leading up to the ceremony, there is always an overwhelming feeling of grace and peace that I experience as the ceremony progresses. This year, I have found that feeling of grace and peace as I have spoken with members of your class, with your parents, with your teachers, and with folks in our community. While we are not together in the same venue, we are separated by circumstance. Our community has demonstrated social solidarity to honor your class. I know that there are multiple generations from all walks of life together right now to celebrate you, our graduates, the greatest part of our community and of our future. I've had a unique opportunity to watch you mature as a class, to observe from a distance as you have navigated your high school experience, seeking to solidify your identity during the past 4 years. So much has happened to shape and to mold you as individuals and as a singular force at Cherry Hill High School East. There has been joy and there has been frustration as you have begun to truly figure out who you are and what you believe. There has been love and there has been heartache, with relationships established and extinguished, connections fueled and bonds formed. There have been unbridled passion and competition on the courts, on the playing fields, in the pools and in the gyms. There have been plays and concerts and musicals, thespians and musicians to entertain, to inspire. There has been service to the community and service to your school, as so many have learned that we, as individuals and as a community, are responsible for one another. You have been points of light. You have been beacons of hope, shining brightly to all in Cherry Hill. You have set and achieved goals, and yet you have failed to meet expectations at times. But each day, you have gotten up, you have gathered your friends and your family, you have pulled yourself together, and you have moved forward. As athletes and scholars, you have been committed and driven, truly the hearts of Cougars, seizing the opportunity and the responsibility to nurture the next generation of students in your school. Young men and young women who are proud and who are strong, who are kind, and who have demonstrated the power that love and support have in our educational community. You have learned to include everyone in activities and to embrace the differences that makes each one of you unique. You are bright and dedicated with service to your class and to others at the center of who you have become, with the talents that you have openly expressed and with the ones that have just begun to blossom. As a class, you have excelled artistically, yet with humility. And we, as the community of Cherry Hill, we owe you our thanks and our admiration for the foundation that you have broadened for future generations of Cherry Hill High School East students. With each step in your journey, you have grown in confidence. One of the things that I cherish most about being an educator in Cherry Hill is that I do have the opportunity to meet so many of your families and to hear about their Cherry Hill experience. As the father of a graduating senior, my Bridget, I have known some of you for most of your lives. During the past few years, I have been with parents as they have laughed and cheered, and I have been with parents as they have cried and struggled to find the next step. It's not easy being the parent of a high school student. To that I can certainly attest. But being a parent brings about more joy than any other experience in our lives. And this is not something that any of us as parents do alone. So many families have given of themselves without thanks and without recognition and without the need for either to fulfill the needs of your class. The PTA parents and the booster group leaders who serve behind the scenes, they have given to make this a better high school experience for each one of you, and they represent so many mothers and fathers and grandparents and guardians and aunts and uncles, so many family members and friends, all who have opened their hearts and often who have reached into their wallets to give you more, to enhance your experience. And as a class, as an educational community, we owe them our thanks and our gratitude. In fact, take a moment and say thank you. Turn to the family members that you are celebrating with today and say thank you. I have seen your smiles. I have seen your enthusiasm for life and your commitment to success and your ability to honor your families and yourselves in all that you have chosen to pursue. Through example and with perseverance, you have answered the call to produce. As entertainers, beautiful, poised and powerful, humble and heartfelt, strong voices with captivating messages to all who will listen. Each of you has dedicated so much of yourselves just to make it to this spot today. So many of you have refused to allow individual circumstances and challenges to define you. Rather, you have chosen to create opportunities. You have chosen to move ahead. You have learned that your thoughts matter, your perspective matters, and that your voice matters, that you truly matter to all of us. I contend that you are members of the greatest generation that our country has ever seen, and I know that our community, our Cherry Hill, our state, and our country, that now we need your voice and your commitment more than ever before. And we need your kindness. You are friends and you are mentors, and you have left indelible memories on the hearts and souls of those of us who have been lucky enough to work with you on a daily basis. Your teachers, your coaches, your advisors, you inspire us and you make us better people. As always, remember as you move forward that you represent all of us. Represent us well. Represent High School East and Cherry Hill. Represent us with pride and with humility and with honor and with dignity. And represent us as you move on to college and the military and to work and to life. And always, always be kind. It is one of the things that you can choose every single day is to be kind. Let kindness be at your core, at your foundation. Let it be the thing that connects you with Cherry Hill today and every day moving forward. Personally, I would like to thank each one of you for what you have continued to teach me and your families and your teachers. Every day, we know that we are blessed with the greatest of responsibilities and the most incredible jobs that anyone could ever have. Mrs. Seidel, as superintendent of the Cherry Hill Public School District, I present to you the Cherry Hill High School East class of 2020, and I can assure you that they have fulfilled all of the requirements necessary to certify them for graduation.
Good morning. On behalf of the Cherry Hill Board of Education, I accept the Cherry Hill High School East class of 2020 and authorize its commencement. Congratulations, class of 2020 graduates, parents, and families on reaching this milestone. As many have remarked over the past weeks, this may not be the way you envisioned celebrating your accomplishments. It is, however, quite an accomplishment. Just a few short years ago, you were playing kickball during recess or exploring Mount Misery with your fellow sixth graders. More recently, you were acting or singing in the school play, leading your robotics team to victory, or scoring the winning goal in a varsity game. You are planning fundraisers and dances as student government leaders, or showcasing your inner entrepreneur during DECA regionals. You are studying hard, participating in activities of your choice, hanging out with friends, and making memories. You are making the most out of your high school experience. Today is a celebration of that experience. Today, this high school chapter is finished, and the next is waiting to be written. Rest assured, you are well prepared for this next chapter, whether you are off to college, the military, or starting your career. Our amazing teachers and administrators have given you the tools to succeed. In the years ahead, you will put those tools to good use. The world looks very different than it did 3 months ago. There will be changes to our daily lives, but that won't stop you from reaching your goals and your dreams. Your class has been tested, yet you persevered. You are the class of 2020, graduating today in spite of challenging times. I know that your families share my confidence in the class of 2020 to step out into this new world and make it a better place for all of us. But before you take that next step, be sure to celebrate your accomplishments, share a virtual hug with your friends, and be sure to thank your parents and families for supporting your dreams. Graduates, remember, behind you, all your memories. Before you, all your dreams. Around you, all who love you. Within you, all you need. Congratulations to the Cherry Hill High School East class of 2020.
Thank you, Dr. Perry, Dr. Malash, and Mrs. Seidel. Congratulations, you are now graduates. But before we read your names, we have one final address from Kartik Pejavera. So Crimson, that's it, they're done. Congratulations!
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and East Class of 2020. Hope I look as pretty on camera as I do in real life. Class of 2020, congratulations. All those long nights of studying, working on projects, and writing essays have culminated in this evening. We are all now high school graduates. But what next? What does the future hold? Well, now that we've graduated high school, there's actually a lot we can do. If you want to go to college, you're a high school graduate. You can do that. If you want to get a job, find your own place to live, and buy yourself a car, you're a high school graduate. You can do that. Heck, if you want to start your own business, you're a high school graduate. You can do that. You know what? If you wanted to climb the political ladder and run for office, you're a high school graduate. You can do that. Even better, if you want to travel to every corner of the world, you're a high school graduate. You can do that. If you want to train your butt off and run the fastest mile ever run, you're a high school graduate. You can do that. If you want to discover alien life on another planet, you're a high school graduate. You can do that. If you want to save planet Earth from climate change, you're a high school graduate. You can do that. If you want to discover the cure to the most dangerous diseases that plague mankind, you're a high school graduate. You can do that. If you want to ask that cute girl that you've secretly had a crush on for the past 2 years out on a date, you're a high school graduate. You can do that. If you want to get so passionate during your graduation speech that you throw it up in the air and start yelling at the camera, you're a high school graduate. You can do that. I just did that. Oh yeah, I wasn't done yet, but truth be told, you might need a little more than a diploma to do quite a few of those things. But what I mean to say is, time is not infinite, and as we've all experienced this year, anything can happen at any moment that takes time, stability, and life as we know away from us. So don't stop yourself from chasing your dream, because you just graduated high school. With the heart, determination, and perseverance you put in these past 4 years, I assure you, you can do just that. Congratulations, East Class of 2020.
Oliver Adler, Jake Brooks, Shauna Ann Chen, Shrey Dalwadi, Aditi Doifod, Karthik Pejavera, Grace Yoon, Anthea Zhang, Lucy An, Noah Barikatab, Aditi Chintapali, Alvin Eisner, Ian Gorson, Naomi Korn, Tejas Raman, Ali Shakir, Jun Young Shin, Claire Wu, Jeffrey Shi, Jiaho Zhou,
Jaron Andrade, Nicole Renee Benson, Paul Donald Bruce, Sean Cohen, Alicia Cosenza, Jackson Feutner, Jacob Groff, Bobby Irwin, Allison Rose Koenig, Carolyn Murch, Obina Okori, Molly Phillips, Morgan Pierce, Walia Rahman, Carly Robinson, Eve Rosado, Allison Rosen, Justin Shapiro, Elijah Weitzman, Sarah Zhang, Thomas Ziegler,
Adam Aronson, Jeremy Abate, Angelo Abdallah, Lauren Michaela Abrams, Naomi Abrams, Jared Acuff, Alicia Adkins, Isaiah Adkins, Hugo Adriansens, Christian Alcamo, Nezrin Alamari, Daphne Alptigan, Madeline Altman, Dylan Aaron Altamonte, Isabel Maria Andino, Cameron Elizabeth Andry, Mark Angelucci, Radu Angalake, Nathaniel Anglade, Christian Simon M. Enengalan, Jana Marie C. Enengalan, Roberto Arce, Adelma Argueta Roman, Madeline Armstrong, Zayden Ascalon, Soha Aslan, Eunice Asadi, Clark Augustine, Nicole Austin, Eddie Baez, Susanna Balderstone, Margaret Balderstone,
Charlie Bannett, Andrew Barron, Macy Barron, Ahmed Barry, Nikki Lane Bautista, Noah Beasley, Chris Benson, Zoe Benson, Isabella Bentivogli, Molly Berlin, Harry Bernard, Oliver Bitar, Lydia Bittner, Cornelius Block, Jacob Bloom, Erica Baca, Lynette Belozos, Lucas Botelio Peterson, Michael Joseph Bowe, Ryan Cornelius Boyle, Harrison Breer, Madison Bromkey, Jackson Brookover, Dominique Brown, Stanford Augustine Brown IV, Caleb Bruckman, Joshua Bryan, Alexa Budman, Chuang Bowie, Valerie Bowie, Jesse Bernstein Cutler, Erin Butler,
Ava Margaret Camissa, Brianna Casanza, Dylan Cash Cardia, Mario Gaetiano Casañas, Mitchell Cassell, Isabella Rose Sapero, Joyce Chan, Sylvia Chan, Cindy Chen, Jenny Chen, Amanda Chang, Brian Chang, Cynthia Chang, Alexander Sherfain, Mary Sherfain, Ryan Sherfain, Jenna Chung, Sydney Sicha, Nick Sinaglia, Jimmy Cirillo, Samuel Clark, Kimberly Cliver, Lily Cohen, Salvatore Cohen, Emily Collins, Kurt Comber, John Charles Connor Jr., Veronica Conway, Danielle Coulahan, Madison Costello, Matt Costello, Francesca Sophia Crawley,
Christina Cruz, Mara Cummins, Colin Cunningham, Julia Cutler, Bobby Cutler, Marcos de Cruz, Victor Dan, Kendrick Daniels, Joey Del Percio, Dylan DeMarco, Siraj Dipani, Bella Deutsch, Ibrima Jack, Mohammed Jack, Eddie Ding, James DeRico, Emily DiRenzo, Brianna DeSanti, Vivian Doe, John Dwan, Tian Dwan, Dante Dodds, Sanjana Doshi, Susrat Dubey, Rachel Dubois, Spencer Dubois, Jeff Eaton, Philip Ebenezer, Jose Echevarria Martinez, Bridget Edwards, Jacqueline Ehrlich, Ian Elkins, Christopher Elliott, Bethany Faith Escobar,
Avery Esposito, Jaden Esposito, Christina Farley, Benjamin Falsight, Yanni Fifas, Emily Finnegan, Andrea Fitzgerald Holmes, Joe Fitzpatrick, Aiden Ford, Madeline Ford, Haley Frazier, Chloe Fritchie, Zachary Fry, Kristen Grace Furlow, Sean Gabali, Sydney Gaffin, Maya Rose Gyro, Riley Gallagher, Samira Garik, Marley Gates, Sophia Garonsky, Samuel Gelfinson, Tatiana George, Peniota Georgio, Pallavi Gokuldas, Arnav Gol, Deborah Goldberg, Zachary Golden, Vicente Gracias, Allison Graham, Edward Grant, Harry Michael Green V,
Rebecca Greenbaum, Alexa Greenberg, Ryan Green, Noah Greenspun, Kiara Greer, Nicholas Grillo, Sarah Grout, Michael Galtieri, Jessica Gerst, Daniel Habina, Caitlin Hallinan, Jiwoo Ham, Gabriella Hanover, Catherine Carol Harding, Farva Hassan, Max Hott, Gabrielle Hawkinson, Julia Hendrickson, Andrew Garcia Hernandez, Princess Hernandez, Samuel Hirschman, Linda Hong, Nam Hong, Jacob Holland, Maxwell Hong, Riley Hoops, Isabella Horn, Jenny Huang, Hamza Hussein, Matt Iacano, Alessandro Elanio, Joseph Ingracia,
Rebecca Eisenberg, Nala Jackson, Daniel Jacob, Maya Jacobs, Rachel Jaffe, Elian Jantz, Davy G, Aaron Johnson, Evelyn Jorgensen, Devin Judilla, John Judah, Jenkins Kockenmeister, Madeline Sophia Kagan, Victoria Khan, Ron Sabry, Adam Katinsky, Benjamin Keating, Tajay Victoria Keels, Jesse Kiesel, Caroline Kelly, Josh Kems, Michaela Kennedy, Jacob Kernis, Adil Khalili, A.B. Khan, Harris Khan, Ruman Khan, Alyssa Kim, Claire Kim, John Kim, Rebecca Kim, Youngwoo Kim,
Marinelle Campbell Kamenker, Harrison Klein, Max Jordan Kleinman, Ryan James Flinger, Christopher Kohut, Nico Kokolis, Carly Colemans, Alice Kolichev, Juliane Koch, Eliza Kotzen, Lee Kotzen, Aliana Kovach, Shayna Bell Kramer, Susan Kramer, Joshua Kreisman, Gregory Kroll, Michael Albert Komnick, Sydney Krupnick, Delaney Shea Kunkel, Hatice Kurt,
Khalil Kwok,
Jessica Lamb, Melvin Lamb, Nate Landau, Nicholas LaRusso, Katrina Marie Levin, Brian Lee, Jisan Lee, Samuel Lees, Christopher Lembo. Sophia Leone. Dylan Lever.
Jake Levy. Josie Levine. Golan Levy. Wayhan Lee. Ori Liba. Matthew Liebman. Maggie Lynn. Jane Lipset. Kevin Lockbeeler. Paul Lober. Jonathan Thomas Lombardi. Nicholas Lopez. David Lua. Johnny Liu. Angel S. Lee. Angel Lee. Glory Hien Lee. Gianna Macarella. Dylan Mata. JL Madrid. Emily Mahaffey. Joshua Mayer. Andrew Mayer. Christine Malekpour. Matan Malka. Milani Mancino. Isabel Mancuso. Ryan Marcus. Alma Tiana Martinez. Cesar Martinez Jr. Samira Martinez.
Diego Martinez Herrera. Katerina Maslach. Brianna Masterson. Anthony Mathis. Elizabeth Maria Mayo. Julia Rhiannon McKay. Kaya McCormick. Sean McCormick Jr. William McFadden. Jake McManman. Nicholas Mendez. Caitlin Sarah Mendoza. Alyssa Meter. Sean Myers. Jacob Michelle. Hannah Miller. Simon Miller. Michelle Min. Aiden Montgomery. Ayatollah Muhammad. Mara Mearson. Jim Murphy. Carissa Murray. Aiden Meyer. Paige Myers. Ananya Nanavati. Leilani Nazario. Charles Nemeth. Isabel Neville. Kevin Ng. An Nguyen. Hoda Niaz.
Madison Nielsen. Jacob Noble. Jasmine Knopp. Carly Nothnagel. Sophia Nufable. Imani Nunez. Anna O'Shaughnessy. Panina Onano. Lark O'Brien. Julia Orel, Isabel Arango, Sierra Ortiz, Dylan Ostro, Samaya Osbis, Anthony Palma, Holly Pinacle, Albert Panera, Jessica Paritsky, Juwan Park, Alyssa Park, Maya Catherine Parks, Alicia Patel, Shivam Patel, Shivang Patel, Abhishek Paul, Aiden Pollock, Enrique Perez, Joseph Perez Jr., Beret Petrov Rims, Logan Phillips, Anya Violet Pierre, Shreya Peely,
Anthony Pyreniglu, Alessia Pereira, Maddie Podolnik, Marco Antonio Porras, Nico Pospisil, Kasha Prajapati, Kylie Prius, Matt Pratashia, Esteban Pontes Jr., Nathan Polana, Adiba Kazi, William Quay, Joshua Rajevich, Omar Raja, Rudy Ramirez, Matthew Randall, Madison Rappaport, Rebecca Rausch, Brian Reagan, Anish Reddy, Allison Reed, Amira Danielle Reed, Liam Riley, Samuel Resnick, Jaron Rhea, Kevin Martin Rickensrud, Elena Rivera, Randy Robles, Grace Rodriguez, Samantha Roll, Christian Rohr,
Robert Rojas, Kendall Rooks, Faith Rosenblatt, Isabella Rossetti, Sean Roth, Izzy Rothberg, Rachel Beth Ruff, Anika Roy, Miranda Russ, Nate Siddiqui, Gianna Salvato, Christian Sanchez, Gian Santiago, Marissa Santola, Nick Shiner, Nicole Schmidt, Lauren Nicole Schroeder, John Aaron Schultz, Robert Schweitzer, Hannah Scott, Christopher James Scuddy, Marcus Severs Jr., Tassin Shadat, Skylar Shattuck, AJ Shah, Akshay Shah, Akshita Sharma, Shangi Shen, Zach Shepard, Ji Shin, Kylie Shiroff, Simon Savoni, Jacob Silver,
Elias Simmons, Aiden Sims, Kiva Singhal, Pali Siri, Brandon Sirota, Jeremy David Sitnick, Sophia Elizabeth Sitnick, Ryan Skloff, Ayinde Smith, Lauren Smith, Samantha Somack, Taylor Somack, Christian Summers, Amy Sun, Lily Stanwyck, Ben Starkman, Emily Steele, Samuel Stockman, Bobby Strayali, Hannah Sullivan, Matthew Sulpizio, Irene Sung, Moen Surrey, Amanda Sesterowitz, Mia Tahan, Alex Tang, Henry Tao, Prisha Tapiawala, Joshua Thomas, Megna Thomas, Robert Thompson,
Kevin Thunberg, Joey Timpanelli, Tyler Tinsley, Brahim Tompkins, Angel Torrio, Christian Torres, Shane Trainer, Darian Tran, Erica Tran, Lucas Tran, Matthew Tran, Michael Treglia, Antonio Adan Trinidad Ventura, Mark Truong, Lexi Chuklidas, Juliet Tully, Lily Turner, Benjamin Utter, Antonio Valentine, Kanish Vangaliapan, Aaron Verweis, Carolyn Vargas, Orgelis Vasquez, Jillian Velez, Maya Venuti, Noah Vermis, Carson Jewel Vespi, Yaneli Villegas, Vrinda Vinod, Sean Voigt, Alexander Volin, Kimberly Vu,
Claire Wong, Cindy Wong, Nadav Warzowski, Sydney Watabu, Dan Watts, Cole Weinberg, Marissa Weinberg, Matt Weinberg, Paige Martha Westman, Michael Wheeler, Jack Weiser, Asa Williams, Ashley Williams, Josie Williams, Sade Willingham, Rebecca Winslow, Isabella Whitting, Gio Wiseman, Emma Wolf, Jordan Wolf, Nicole Wolf, Brianna Wands, Duncan Wood, Jared Wood, Jameel Worthy, Jilly Woolwick, Jacob Yankowitz, Fred Yee, Lily Udis, Samuel Ziegler, Edward Zhang, Mihoko Zhang, Eric Zhang, Dan Zimba, Memphis Zito.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble, it might drag you down. You get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make
go. Spirit Week check.
Swag on TikTok, Ruin2 on Snapchat.
This class has gone through hell and back to get here, okay? We have faced all adversity, and now it's time to come out on top. This is our time to shine. Last year, we stood in disappointment as a senior celebrated. That was ours to win. This year, it's time for redemption. It's time for redemption.
Listen, look how far we came! Our first practice was on PSAT day! Look what we are now! This is our senior year! We're not losing! We're not losing! Are you ready? Ready? I believe that we will! I believe that we will! I believe that we will win! I believe that we will win! I believe that we will win! I believe that we will win!
The junior. The junior.
Our king for 2019 is Sean Cohen. The votes it was tough, it was close. And our queen for 2019 is Nicole Bennett.
Living a good life full of goodbyes. My eyes are on the gray sky, saying I don't wanna come home tonight. Yeah, and I'm higher above. I don't even remember, but my friend passed out in the Uber ride. Oh, I'm from the city of the 915, where all the girls are pretty and they're down for the hype. All my boys are with me, going up for the night. But who cares? Who cares? This is our year. So wake me up in the spring while I'm half my American dream. We don't always say what we mean. It's the loud and American. Maybe in his nails, but I've been waiting all year to get the hell up out of here and throw away my fears. I'm so faded off of all the things that I take in. Maybe I'm not really drunk, maybe I'm really good at faking. From the city of the 915, where all the girls are pretty and they're down for the hype. And all my boys are with me, going up for the night. But who cares? cares, 'cause this is all yeah. So wake me up in the spring while I'm high off my American dream. We don't always say what we mean. It's the lie of an American teen. My youth is the foundation of me, living life as an American teen. American teen. Oh yeah. We don't always say what we mean when we're high off our American teen.
Thank you for the happiest year of my life. So wake me up when they build that time machine. Thank you for the happiest year of my life.